unguent, it will be used to anoint each of the black carapace's neural ports marring the wolf's skin. The sacred augmentation seamlessly fuses Ulfar's body with his armor and every fiber bundle of it. What will you do now? I must return. My foe awaits me, and it would be dishonorable to retreat from this battle, but I will need help in the fighting. You can count on me. I know, Eitviter. Ulfar nods to the servants, and in low voices they began a guttural prayer. Shadows leap across the walls, twisting together in a majestic and savage dance. In the flickering candlelight, the sacred rite is performed. The angel of the Emperor is clothed in the armor of unwavering faith and his wrath. If any... Hang on a sec, let me see if I can find it. 140k... Marine suit up cinematic. See if I can find it. Is this the one?
Accept these burdens. No.
Yeah. There's a video on YouTube of a space marine getting suited up. And it is really freaking cool. Like, I don't want to play the whole thing because, like, DMCA and stuff like that. I'm going to link it in the chat if any of you haven't seen it. It's a really cool video. And that's kind of what they're alluding to right now. Ulfar, standing on a dais beneath the gilded vaults, resembles a cast metal statue of a space marine as seen adorning many temples. All that is missing is the armor. Sensing a task is not yet complete, mechadendrite tentacles descend from the ceiling toward the wolf, preparing to begin the sacrament of vesting. The skin of the wild beast conjures up images of a bloody battle between the one who now wears it and the creature from whom it was taken. Oh, it's his cape. The backpack is the repository of the mighty machine spirit that supplies the Space Marine's armor with motive force. Its efforts ensure that the heavy armor does not burden the wearer, but rather multiplies his strength and endurance 100-fold. The resplendent armor of the Emperor's Angel, which has seen more than one battle and taken more than one ferocious blow in its centuries of service. Copper Tongue is here, what? That's Jay's Servo Skull Swarm. I don't know why that's here. Okay. Let's see if we can go back down to the planet with him now and actually fight by his side against whatever that thing was. Actually, hang on a sec. Before we do that... move this. Where is Jay? That's what I wanted. Alright, let's see what they got. Hello, Space Marines!
Genius triumphs.
Let's see. Adeptus Astartes Sword. Virtuous Vindication. One-handed Melta.
Applaud my brilliance.
The bodies of uniformed Imperial scouts have been scattered around a detonated mine.
Amidst the madness.
The scouts discovered Ulfar's lifeless body here.
Hunt brothers, take heed.
The Vizier.
I see some Necron stuff. The tracks of the mysterious enemy that defeated the Space Wolf have almost been hidden by the snow. I genuinely don't know what it was that he fought. I'm wondering if it's going to be one of those big Necron things with like 4 legs. I've seen cinematics of Space Marine struggling with a Necron that had 4 legs. It was this really big thing.
In this tapestry,
Oh
of a
no, there's
world,
dead soldiers.
I am the rogue thread.
Yeah, I want to see if I can, hang on a sec. What one was it? Is that it? No, that's not it. Deathmark. Is this the one? Hang on.
Suffering is our in battle.
Wait, who is that voice?
Faith is our armor.
Is that Minthara from Baldur's Gate?
In battle, he offers us redemption.
That sounds like Minthara.
And for those who prove worthy, the Emperor sends forth his angels.
Yeah. That big Necron thing with the 4 legs, that's what I was thinking of. Anyway, I wonder if that was the same voice actress. That did sound like her. You know the VA has a name, right, Mr. Streamer? Yeah, but I don't know her name. My brothers. Red brows furrowed in anguish, Ulfar bows down over the bodies cased in ceramite and adamantine. Once again, fate has barred me from traveling to the hall of the Allfather with my brothers. Look around. The snow-covered battlefield reveals little, but it is clear that the wolves gave furious battle one last time. The rocks are pitted from bolter strikes, and here and there you see scorch marks left by plasma charges. Who are they fighting? I smell no corruption on their bodies, and I see no traces of Xenos weapons. I think they did battle with humans here. What do you think they were looking for here? I do not know what they were seeking, but they certainly found someone here, otherwise this crime would not have been committed. I am sorry they died. Do not be sorry, Aidviter. They died with honor, as the Allfather's warriors should. In the halls of Kjalhalla, their horns will be full to the brim with Hidi Mjod. Ulfar gnashes his teeth in anguish. Heaving in a breath, Ulfar mutters, I sense evil in their deaths. The souls of the baleful Howl are not at rest, but remain here on the battlefield. They are not with the Allfather. I must escort them to him. Will you bear witness to the last honor given to my brothers? Let's see. Hold on. Time out. Bojack says, Hey, Muck, I've been running around Guild Wars 2 a lot recently having fun. I noticed 2 strange things I figured you might find interesting. 1, there's a lot of new players around. 2, if you run around on your ground mount instead of Skyscale, you meet a lot of new players, far more than a normal thanks to the content. Thank you for the feedback, Bojack. I'm glad you're enjoying Guild Wars 2. I shall bear witness to their final honor. Ulfar produces a knife inscribed with scarlet runes. Picking up a rock from the ground, he begins to scratch the rock's sharp edge across the blade, etching a name. His powerful voice rumbles. Hear now the saga of the baleful Howl Pact, proud warriors of Fenris, Vilka Fenrika. The verses weave together, recounting the deeds of each of Ulfar's dead brothers. With incredible precision in every detail, the wolf lists the accomplishments of his comrades, the enemies they slew, and the sacrifices they made. The saga continues at length, and the relentless rhythm sends you into a trance. With a grinding screech, the rock is drawn across the knife blade again and again, inscribing one name after another. On the cold world they gave battle, the Pack's fierce name never disgracing. So ends the saga of the baleful Howl, and the void thunders with echo unending, Fenris Hilda. Ulfar is silent for a long time. The etched knife blade slices across his huge palm, and scarlet drops paint the snow. His weary voice rasps, Hear my oath, Allfather. Jelga Thrura... Wait, what? Is it? He has giant gloves on right now. With his bloodied hand, the wolf removes the rune-covered horn from his belt, and from a flask pours something dark and sharp-smelling into it. Let us drink to my brothers, Age Vitair, then we will build the pyre. Accept the horn and sip. Feast well, wolves. Oh my god, what did I drink? The astringent liquid burns your throat, and a fog immediately descends over your vision. The sky darkens, and the rising wind whistles in your ears. Though it comes from the high-pitched cawing of a bird, Ulfar nods approvingly. It is a sign. Fate walks beside us. Skull! Taking back his horn, the wolf takes a mighty swallow of the stuff. Majestic shadows rise in the snowy haze around you. The figures of warriors clad in indestructible armor, bearing an emblem of two black fangs piercing the yellow of the sun. They are looking at you. The brothers bear witness, which means it is time for us to meet my last comrade. What comrade? There is one missing among the dead, and now I know who I was fighting before. It was Brother Ignilf. Okay, hold on. So I've heard from others that sometimes some Space Marines will turn into these big wolf monsters. And these guys are very wolf-themed. Maybe that's what happened? One of them turned into, like, a wolf monster and took down the rest of the group? What happened to this Ignilf? He went mad with grief over the bodies of his brothers, and the curse of the Wolfen prevailed over his valiant heart. He became a beast. Oh, wait, okay, so he didn't attack them. He just did that out of grief. Is he dangerous? Will you be able to reason with him? There is no reasoning with one who only knows the black bitterness of hatred. The curse of the Wolfen is not only our bane, but also our shield against temptation. When intolerable thoughts take shelter in a wolf's mind, the curse comes and drives them out, dousing them with the waters of anger. You cannot reason with a Wolfen or deceive him or entice him. That is our bloody talisman against evil. What are we going to do with him? Corruption is washed away by blood. We will cleanse his spirit, as there is no hope for his body now. None return from the curse's embrace. Kalkazar once encountered another of my brothers who had also become a Wolfen. Kalkazar captured him and brought him to Fenris. That is the debt we came here to pay. But we have no way of doing what Kalkazar did, so we will have to grant Brother Ignilf peace. Let's see. I've been playing since launch, playing Guild Wars 2 since launch. I just had to share what's been happening as I've had so many players that need help. Oh, that's awesome. It's something that happens to Space Wolves, but not all Space Marines. Secret shame of Fenris. I see. The Moon Wolf raises its head and howls. Then it turns its wise, piercing gaze on you, and blood rains down from its snow-white fangs onto the frozen world. Where do you intend to look for him? A toothy grin is the only response you receive. You see fangs lengthening before your eyes. Is it Ulfar laughing at you, or the feral moon suspended in the sky? The fog clouding your mind grows thicker. He will come. Let's do it. Ulfar lets out a belligerent howl, whipping up snow drifts into frightened whirlwinds. You hear a terrible crackling sound. Someone's feet, no, paws, are breaking through the crust of snow on the ground. The beast now comes, and its cruel howl awakens the fallen warriors of Fenris. Fenris thirsts for vengeance. Whoa. Wait, what? We're fighting, okay. We're fighting your dead bros first? Eagle-Eyed Ghost Wolf, Iceblade Ghost Wolf. New music, too.
I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not a servitor. Do not dare ask.
I am the wind that howls.
Oh!
We have one down.
Okay, Jay's down. She never got a turn.
Let the blood of the wicked be shed as thou hast willed.
As the tenets demand, the shadows will see it done. As honor.
Splat!
Trust me. I will leave footprints of scarlet.
I hunger for battle. My hand is thunder. My strike is ruin. See how the wolves reign.
Step by step I lead. A genius at work. I am powerless to act. A wicked thought.
Yes.
Let's see.
What? The dog should have attacked there. What the heck? That still doesn't reach
I won't
everyone.
object to it. But of course, Lord Captain. Naturally. For the throne's glory.
Me,
Curse again.
if you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Become the All-Father's worthy instrument. Not hand is thunder. My strike is ruin. So it shall be. No challenge is too great.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Plasma, they're all dodging. It's moving us everywhere though.
Horus and the All-Father.
As the tenets demand, the shadows will see it done, as honor ordains. Trust the other side awaits.
Okay, that one's done.
Brothers. Come die in disgrace, the fame-hungry cow, so it shall be. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument. I will carve runes out of your bones.
Oh, is that what a wolfen looks like? It's crazy. My verses you will hear, glorious brothers, of how the paths of Ulfar called Thunderlung from the first, and the last wolf of the baleful howl were intertwined. Over his brother's cold bodies standing, Ulfar the hard-armed proclaimed, to the sky their glorious sagas, and his last homage paid. To those proud warriors proud as his witness taking, his companion of the line von Valancius, the blizzard was raging, and the wind furiously howling as under the terrible clawed paw, the snow crunched, and in the dead light of a moon, strange to human eyes, a beast, long fur bristling, of death reeking, into the circle stepped. His retinue to his aid the rogue trader called. But the cry was drowned out by the harsh elements roaring, magic with snow whirling, and a dance intertwining, for the beasts left a bloody reaping of only two. Okay, so it's just me and Ulfar, that's it. The Allfather's call to summon to battle against the beast. You did not fear to meet me, perfidious spirit, who the name Doppelgrendel claims. I see you have not learned from the last battle, though you paid for it with gouged eye. So spoke Ulfar Thunderlong, and the beast replied, of your spoils you boasted to the priests in vain, Ulfar Everlost. My body alone you wounded, but I your spirit maimed, and your word crippled. Wait, so this guy is sane enough to make poetry back? Then came the turn of the Eidveter to speak. I mean, if he is sane enough to do poetry, I feel like we could talk this out. And turn the two wolves away from the empty shedding of blood. But it is not given to us to change fate's weaving. The children of Fenris hungered for mortal combat. Mortal combat! Enough words had been spoken. The power of words spewed from the beast's mouth grinning, the cry of the wild hunt and the embittered souls hearkened. Out of snow and wind wolf bodies were woven, for the warriors who died in unclean death, the unavenged, evil never forgetting. Their ice fangs gnashing, they approached, into the roiling sky howling. The first brother by Ulfar was vanquished. Toughness. With the second, he clashed the Eidveter as his shield. Then, with laugh booming, the heavens were split by the formidable Ulfar, his battle friends guarding. With a mighty wrench, the wolf's jaws he tore, opening them wide, the evil charms banishing. With dignity was met each brutal strike, and with savagery was slain each deadly foe. The pack was defeated. But the beast was not yet vanquished. Roaring his body, he threw into the fray, like a mighty spear thrust, howling his claws cut through the adamantine. The warriors fought, a river of blood spilling, Ulfar Thunderlung his battle song singing, the black curse his vicious rival echoing, the warriors were clashing when the cunning Eidveter... Hold on, I'm looking at this artwork for a second. There's like two wolves in the background against the sky. He's like, I'm gonna claw you. He's like, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Athletics. Stepped back to his ally, granting breadth to strike. Ulfar held no fear that a strike broadly sweeping his ally would catch in a glancing blow. He fought mercilessly, his heavy swing scribing scarlet runes upon the snow. To his knees the beast fell, and suddenly about his grey lips a smile played of guile and fear. Upon the Eidveter fell the wolf's fiery gaze. By the power of icy Fenris, I do curse you. If you look into the past, you shall see only deceit. If you look into the future, you shall see only treachery. The false friend's dagger shall open your breast, the arrow of deceit's wrought shall pierce your back. So spoke the spirit, born in the sorrow. The Eidveter cursing, and then the bloody wound the Eidveter spied. His breast was cut, his heart was quiet, the Eidveter's death had caught him unawares. The only one that's 100% is my carouse. The sweet mead my mind has fogged, said the Eidveter. Carouse succeeded, and like a veil that clouds the gaze, the vision slips away. So am I not wounded? Glory to brave hearts that fear not death. In its death rasp, the Doppelgrendel answered, Brother, we were doomed not by the arch-enemy's followers, nor by the despicable inhumans who did not touch our armor, nor with dark sorcery did the malefics defeat us. No, it was the humans, who oaths of friendship swore that plunged the blade into our back. Their treacherous plot and malice hatched. Said the spirit, and then it fell silent forever, the noble wolf's body fleeing, and peace to it bestowing. I can't tell. Does he turn back to normal, or is he still like a dead wolf guy? The pair stood together over the prostrate body, the body not of a beast, but of a brave fallen brother. The fearsome Ulfar declared an oath of vengeance, and the mighty wolves to Kialhalla went charging. They went knowing that from their betrayers 3 times the blood price would be exacted, and the Eidveter also his peace spoke. Oh, look at this. So there's the dead one, there's Ulfar, and like there's all his bros, like Mufasa in the sky. Who killed your brothers? From this day forth, who is our foe? The traitor's name for now remains unknown, but in the darkness I will find him and have my vengeance, so answered Thunderlong. And the 8 Vater also spoke his piece. Now the last of the pack remains, Ulfar, the Avenger. For the cursed wolf there is no other path but to be the hand that punishment meets out. To his brother's slayers the fires of their hearts by death are generously doused, but I, cooled forever, always endure. So Ulfar's mighty word was spoken, a proud funeral dirge was sung, his brother's weary body, cursed by grief, from his carapace was freed and laid upon the pyre. The old spinners weave the weird thread cruelly, no inquiries or entreaties accepting. Ulfar Thunderlong cast his gaze, and clearly he beheld the end of his trail. And so ended the saga of the baleful Howl. May the Black Mane guide them to Kjalhalla. Only one was not claimed by Morkai the Dark-Hearted. Ulfar Thunderlong stood stalwart from the ground. Too stubborn for death was this rebellious wolf, too hot to be seized by the chill of the grave. His brothers praising, he raised his deadly axe. Fenris stands, so there will many yet to slay. Glory to the fierce wolf, son of Fenris. Let us remember, brothers, the baleful Howl, daring hunters, fierce fighters, and troublemakers without equal. Let us glorify their exploits and glorify their fall. With honor have these wolves gone to Kjalhalla. Let us remember the mighty brother Ulfar, who did not abandon his pack in the snowy wastes. Let us remember the traitor of the von Valancius line, he whose name is known and honored on Fenris. Let us raise our cups and cry into the face of Hellwinter's gale, Father, we still live. Fenris Hilda. Okay. Is that the end of his thing? I'm gonna go back to the bridge and try to talk to Ulfar and see if there's anything more or if that's the end of his story. As I'm trying to think, because they said they were betrayed by humans, I'm thinking, what humans... like, dude, Space Marines are so freaking tough. Like, what kind of little trap could humans set up there that are going to freaking take them out?
Vater, it is good to see you. I swear that your name will not be forgotten when I return to Fenris and sing my saga.
I saw strange things during the battle. Was it a mirage or warp influence?
Dreams brought on by Mjolnir mixed with reality and the spells of the Doppelgrendel. How can I say what was true and what was a mirage? Were we fighting against a spirit or against my deranged brother? Did the ghosts of the fallen rise up beside us to weigh our valor on the scales of honor? Or did the drug make us do battle with the wind? It is all true, Edvater. Or perhaps none of it was. The people of Fenris have long known how thin is the line between what is real and what is legend. And we were in a legend.
What will you do now, last of your pack?
The pack is no more. I could become a lone wolf, an avenger of the fallen. But my heart yearns for something else. I have missed the company of the warriors of Fenris. When we finish your business here, I will seek out Thorvald Ironhide and accept his generous offer. I will bind myself by ties of blood brotherhood to the Stormbiters. My duty to the Allfather is not yet fulfilled.
You have fulfilled your duty. I congratulate you.
I could not have done it without you, Edvater. Know that, now and always, you will have friends on Fenris.